This is a Headgum original.
Nice try.
No, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to hear the thing because I feel like it helps people get into the mood, to the vibe of the show. What's that? I can already tell you guys are low energy. Jeb, what's going on?
Happy Monday.
Last Friday's episode started with a bang. It started with a bomb right off the bat, right? A bunch of joy,
that?
a bunch of what's that?
Oh, it was Micah's mic.
Micah's mic, but before Micah's mic, there was a certain tone that was set.
I thought we were having a lovely moment. Like Will and I were making little hearts.
You were upset at the type of heart he made.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't.
You weren't even ready to yes and his ass.
No,
Yeah.
I said
That's
I did
tough, though.
I did this one and I said I don't like this one because I'm a
Okay,
millennial.
occur.
Yeah.
I will say that type of heart belongs on photo booth in 2006, right?
The app on the computer or
Yeah.
like in a
The
real photo
what?
booth? The photo booth app, like on the MacBook Pro.
Yeah, recently I've been playing around with Zoom backgrounds, right? And it's reminding me of the joy of a moving background or a filter on the photo booth app, Amir.
Oh, yeah.
We have a lot to get to. We actually do have a lot to get to. 2025 is the year of 3 segments, right? I used to do 2 segments. I don't think it's enough. I think that's watered down. I think that's milquetoast because of the energy that you guys don't bring. And it's not because of anything I don't do. Is that fair to say?
It's not fair to say, but you can say it, and you did say it.
True.
Unfair to say.
That's fair.
Someone in the comments, because I guess, and I didn't remember this in last episode, but I guess we asked for advice on how to promote the show, which seems crazy.
That shouldn't have been part of the survey, but continue.
It shouldn't have been a question we asked. But someone said that you should say up top what this show is, and I do think that's
really interesting. Holy shit.
I think it's an
Really?
interesting challenge to describe.
I feel like it'll be easy. I mean, I don't know if it's a challenge. I feel like it's just about whether or not we do it consistently, right? Amir,
Would
why
it
don't you
be-
kick this one off?
The Headgum podcast is a rotating cast and crew
I'm
of
obviously gonna have to stop
gay-
you right there.
yeah,
Rotating.
like
Word of the day?
guests.
It's not the word of the day because and Marika was on last week's episode. I'm trying to keep my cool here. But 2025 word of the day is evolving to me coining terms.
right.
Ooh.
Amir, continue. It isn't a rotating cast. It's more
Yeah,
like a
a
hodgepodge
rotating
cast. Yeah.
Cast and crew of games, segments, conceits, and fun, unique banter and wordplay adjacent conversation.
Okay.
Unique.
That's what we're gonna
banter's
say every
good.
week because I feel like that's not unique banter. It's actually verbal diarrhea. I've described this show. Maybe this is all we say. Welcome back to the Headgum podcast. This is hello.
Yep.
We can hear you.
So you guys
Yeah.
were staring at me blankly, and I feel like you weren't paying attention or enjoying.
We
Sorry.
were staring.
I didn't know if we were
talking.
frozen or yeah. The fact that it wasn't
And that's the
moving
description.
laughs and
That's
smiles.
the description of the show.
So far, it was just welcome back to the Headgum podcast. There wasn't.
Welcome back to the Headgum podcast, the only show on earth where the host speaks as if he's falling down a mountain.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I think
Okay,
that's
or
also,
occur?
I think that's good, and I
Not
think that
occur.
you could like change that up every time. Like it's the only show on
Yeah.
earth where the host blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Does that help
Have
with
fun
what
with
they were
it.
saying though? Because I feel like what they're wanting is probably in an effort to show it to the
Consistency.
yeah, sorry, of sand. But basically, I was trying to say if they want to show this show to someone else, someone starts listening, they have no idea what the fuck is happening. Like so far, this episode is garbage to somebody who's never heard it. Right? I'm wondering how we can pitch it to them on the day in a way, elevator pitch up top where they're like, okay, I can get on board for that. I feel like I know what they're doing. And I feel like the only show on earth where the host is falling down a hill doesn't quite make sense. What is this? No way he has to go to the bathroom or something else. We just started. It's been 6 minutes.
I think he's getting his LaCroix.
Also,
no way.
Oh yeah. Let's see what happens.
Is he coming? Oh wait.
This isn't anything.
Hold on.
He's going to the kitchen. He's getting a new one.
Is this what you're after? Come say hi. I'm on the Headgum podcast.
So is Amir supposed to be?
Hey guys, huge fan.
No way.
Appreciate being even a small part of today's episode. Can I just do my plug really quick?
You may not, because you have to actually be a big part of today's episode.
Yeah, you gotta go
What's he
back.
saying?
His name is Geoff.
Jeff, hey. Just wanted to shout out my Instagram at
Big
Amir.
fan, but you had to ask my name?
He can't hear you. He's on the AirPods.
This
Yeah.
is
Um,
not ideal.
Speaking of
in terms an
consistency of
episode.
sand, I
Sure.
saw a TikTok yesterday that starts it starts, have you heard of the viral dry yogurt trend? Immediately bad.
I have.
You
they
have.
What is it?
squeeze the
Well, okay, but
Amir,
hold
I don't
on,
know.
hold on.
No
Then,
spoilers.
Amir,
then she's like,
The mic did pick up that fart as you sat down.
You'll add that in post? Or?
Yep.
Sorry, I had to go get a drink.
It's very similar to
Yeah.
the dry yogurt trend.
yeah. Have you heard of the viral dry yogurt trend?
No.
It's kind of the consistency of clay. This is the start of this. And ultimately, the
What?
trend is just making labna. That's all it is.
Sure.
But they're calling it dry yogurt.
Dry yogurt.
I will say that is there's a lane of news, of jokes, of tone that this podcast has, and that is within the lane. That is staying
Yeah.
within the lane. Dry yogurt, but it's just labna. I don't know what that is, but that is in line with this show.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we could spend January's episodes trying to lock down what the elevator pitch of the show would be. I used to say that it was 45 minutes of mean-spirited games and quizzes and gotcha journalism,
Mm-hmm.
featuring
Honestly,
a rotating cast of... Yeah, sorry.
It's a great start. I think that there's something to be said about the focus on you. That you were falling
Antagonistic
down.
host.
I didn't say
Yeah.
me. Okay,
No,
sorry. Now I'm
we're
starting to
bringing
get
it
upset.
all back.
It's 45 minutes of mean-spirited games and quizzes and gotcha journalism.
And
What
hosted
about
by
that
host
mentions
play.
me?
No, we're saying it. It's a good idea to mention your role in it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like for anyone who doesn't think I'm humble, you can just play back the last 15 seconds where I got mad that Will was trying to
Yeah.
center me.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
And did I mention dry labna? It's 45 minutes of mean-spirited games and quizzes featuring dry labna and Jeffrey James.
The consistency of
James.
clay.
Imagine dry yogurt the consistency of clay and burnt rice the consistency of sand.
Sand.
Now you're starting to get the idea of what the
That's the
show is starting
show.
to become. Amir. Amir, are we boring you? You're not really giving me anything today. I'm really starting to get upset.
He's
about
at
this.
a
Kinda,
fully
yeah.
He's at a fully different angle. Were you
Yeah.
sitting on the floor
I
before?
was trying to lift up my laptop to get some better lighting on me,
Mm,
Sure.
but then I have to hold my laptop and my
and the microphone. Yeah, that's a lot of
Yeah.
work.
So let me try to split the D.
Yeah.
Bond of the week. We will circle back to the whole elevator pitch thing up top. My bond of the week this week is Jason Schwartzman. Because I feel like all we ever see him in is these like quirky cuckold roles in Wes Anderson films, right? And I'd
you
like
got
to see him.
Marika's favorite of the year.
What is it?
One film named Queer.
Is he in
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Wow. I haven't seen
A
it.
small
playing-
but mighty role.
Yeah.
Very interesting. He was also
You
in
would-
that movie. What was it? The Night Over or something? Not the Holdovers, but it's a movie about how he swings.
Yeah. I think there was like
the one with Adam Scott.
Yeah, and he's like hung as hell. He's hung like a horsey.
I saw that at the Music Box Theater in Chicago
Best theater in the country.
for a while.
Very cute.
Yeah.
Between the Temples, another underrated Schwartzman gem.
Okay.
Also, I would say like Scott Pilgrim.
Mm.
I'd maybe
but all these are quirks. Having a
he's still like cuck adjacent in that one, but I think more like suave.
Well, in the swinging movie, he has like a 9-inch dick or something, so he's not cucking that. I'm just saying, though, he's always in these quirky B movies, and I'm saying I would like to see Schwartzman with a Glock and a drink.
Yeah. Famously, Bond does not carry a Glock. That's like
Really? It's like
I think it's like a little like British gun or
It's like
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Then maybe Schwartzman wouldn't be right. You're right.
No, I think he's good.
Sorry, Marika, what's the
want-
shirt say? I've never even asked. Dev Patel Spring. Sorry, is that supposed to be like
Very
Hot
specific.
Girl Summer? It's
Yeah,
like White
well-
Girl Summer or whatever.
Yeah, it's a shirt from Super Yaki. Shout out Super Yaki. We love them. And originally, when The Green Knight came out, there was Dev Patel Summer, and that was like in the midst of Hot Girl Summer. But then Monkey Man came out last year during the spring, so they
Very
made
interesting.
Dev Patel Spring.
All right. That's my Bond of the week. Do you guys want to participate, or is it just going to be mostly Amir staring blankly, wishing he had a bullet
Speaking
in
of
his brain?
Monkey Man, Better Man,
Don't-
Robbie Williams for
No.
Bond.
Ugh.
As
Robbie
the monkey.
Williams.
Ugh.
I could get into it.
Imagine
But
a
it isn't
monkey
your
Bond.
idea.
Imagine Monkey Bond. Sorry, I didn't mean to steal.
Monkey Bond. Imagine lots of
It's like-
monkey Bond.
Yeah.
A monkey Bond.
And that's the Bond theme for that movie.
Yeah, Billie
So
Eilish
monkey
returns.
together.
Oh.
I can't see me eating bananas like Bond 007.
For all.
That's the final cut, too. 7.
All right,
Marika?
we got it.
Omar Apollo.
That's a good one. What? He just said his.
Let's
Oh my god.
We got a lot to get to, all right? Part of the
Sebastian
fucking thing-
Stan.
Really? Stan?
Yeah. I've probably said that before too, but I'll say it again.
Because you're on the spot. Yeah, / the Stan.
Mm-hmm.
The Sebastian Stand. Why
I
Sebastian?
started watching The Apprentice, that Trump movie where he plays Trump. Couldn't get into
the
it, even though it's right up my alley.
I'm starting to love his business tactics.
I'm a huge Omarosa fan. Actually, Omarosa as Bond is not a bad idea.
Is that your final choice?
It's either her for Bond or Ambassador to Spain.
And is
I like
that's
movie.
your
I thought
pick?
it was good.
I just,
Amir?
it didn't have, it was like so like, I don't know, like I love the Ryan Murphyification of stuff and like modern history
that's
retold.
Not Ryan Murphy.
But it's like that
It's gotta-
style where I'm like, I was
Yeah.
alive for this stuff, and it's like
Sure,
a
sure.
dramatic reenactment. But I couldn't. I don't know. It just felt so like bland. I'm like, nothing about this is interesting or exciting.
Oh.
Do you know what that sound means?
No.
You're coining a phrase.
Peast.
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 Peace.
It's yeast that brings a sense of calm.
Oh.
Peaceful yeast.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Yes.
It's yeast of peace.
You're
If
the
we can
opposite
get
of
some
yes
of
and.
this. Yeah.
What about
You're no
the
East.
What about the
Okay.
Peast de Resistance?
Ooh.
I don't think so. This is Peast. This would be
Not
like
giving her anything.
nutritional peas that leavens bread. And when you have a slice of that shit, everyone drops their guns.
Try and connect with him again, Marika. Try one more time.
So I guess like peaceful East.
Incorrect. It's yeast that brings about calm.
Yes, that's what I said.
No,
And it
what
can
you-
be nutritional.
Incorrect. No, what you're
You
saying is
said
that the yeast
nutritional
itself.
paste that leavens the bread and
Bread. No,
drops
you're saying
guns.
that once you have a slice of that bread that was made with Peast, No, sorry. Now you got me tripping off. You're saying the yeast itself is peaceful. That's not true whatsoever. All right?
What about Mr. Peast?
Fuck.
That's good.
And we're back. All right, you guys clearly don't like Peast. Let's move on to Conover's misandrism. That's the wrong word. Misandry. How many men does Will hate?
And why?
Should I have an answer to be revealed later, or is it
You reveal
A
it now,
straightforward
and we
question.
don't talk.
30?
All right, next segment.
All right, new novel title. All right, as you guys know, I want to write a book this year, but I just need the perfect title. This week, it's Free Salmon. Basically, it's the story about a man named Salmon who got arrested for freeing fish from commercial farms, and the movement that arises while he's in prison to free him.
Did you steal
Free
that
salmon.
from the text that I sent you, Amir and Riley, that nobody responded to?
What did you send? Probably.
It was
Flash
just
it on
an
the
ad
screen.
that said free salmon and chicken for a year, and had
Oh, that is actually where I got it from.
photos of raw meat on it.
I think I was staring at that.
Chicken for a year.
I sent 3 bangers of
Oh yeah, that is where I
copy.
got it from.
You guys hearing this?
Oh yeah.
They look good.
This is Hootie.
You and me, we come from different worlds. You like to serve soft white rice to all of your girls. It drives them crazy, and it makes them come. I serve them seared grains, and I can't get my dick hard, but there's something I can do. I can mix burnt rice with blue chew. She looks at me, she says that's a plate of trash. I try to assure her that the rice won't affect her gash. I add the hoisin, I add all the soy. I turn up the heat so high that the wok begins to boil. Only one more thing to do. Into the burning wok I toss blue chew. You can leave my bedroom, but I'm eating ruined rice with blue chew. Put on a little outfit, tiny mini skirt. I say, yeah, that's sexy, but I need rice that's been burnt. She said, I'm disappointed. I said, why, I'm about to get hard. She confesses that she thinks about my dad when we fuck. I can't help it if I'm lucky. I'm housing rice that's made with meds. Ain't my dad so cool? I only want for rice with blue chew. Sing along if you know the words. Yeah, I'm tangled up in blue chew. I can't get hard without eating rice. Adding tons of hoisin until both my balls create joysin. Sometimes I wonder if I can make a brand. It'd be like brodo broth, but mostly for soft glands. It might be crazy, and it might be daft, But what if bars had burnt rice mixed with meds on draft? Then there's nothing left to do but have a pint of ruined rice with Blue Chew. You can call me a drunk, but it worked on Philomena Kunk. Yeah, I'm tangled up in cooch, 'cause I'm housing soiled grits with Blue Chew. I'm burning ancient grains with Blue Chew. I'm eating ruined rice with Blue Chew. I'm having burnt rice mixed with Blue Chew.
I can't say it's my favorite.
Hell.
Episode. How do you know that song? Because it came out before you were born, and
It's
it
a
wasn't really a
classic.
hit.
It's a hit? Are you kidding
It
me?
is.
It's a hit.
It was a big.
It's a hit for sure.
But
When
if you were
did that
born in
come out?
'97, when do you first hear about Hootie? Probably like '95, right?
It was on the radio.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
on radio. That's why I know it.
I don't know why, but I feel like you guys didn't like that.
You don't know why? It's because it wasn't about rice. It was about lacing your rice with Viagra.
And
It was about
And beer.
fucking somebody.
And
yeah.
for some reason, an actual rhyme with Philomena Kunk
I said
Who is that?
from
Kunk on Earth.
Kunk on, yeah.
Kunk on Earth, yeah.
I said sometimes I wonder if I can make a brand. It'd be like Brodo broth, but for soft glands.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Brodo
bars.
You had me at Brodo broth. You lost me at glands, which
I really-
often you do. I guess what
I do think the line "I can't get hard without eating rice" is
We're going line by line.
a hit. I don't want to because you guys didn't like
What
this
was
one.
the-
I'm
Why-
floored by this.
Can-
I really am taken aback.
why what was the impetus of having
The
it
impotence?
be, yeah. Why was it
found it.
why was it branded content?
Okay, so that I did want to get into that. I thought you guys were gonna. By the way, I really thought you guys were gonna crack up and then pat me on the back, right? Because I'm trying to create branded opportunities on this show. I'm trying to open up the door for more ads / meds.
Mhm.
The door for more.
Yes. If
Could
the
it
doors
be-
for if the doors for promotion were open, the podcast would be as it should be. Infinitely rich. That's a Huxley.
We are infinite.
Yeah.
Will, would you send that to the
I
Bluetooth
wouldn't.
client?
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
What do you
They're
mean?
not my client, but I wouldn't send it to them.
Yeah.
I would say that the stuff about how your girlfriend wants to fuck your dad is like a bit. It's like a bit over the line for a branded segment.
It's
Yeah.
beyond the pale faces who hear the lyrics.
Yeah. And imagine getting that in your inbox. You work
Sure.
at Blue Chew,
Yeah.
unprompted,
Okay.
a podcast host sends you that.
Okay.
I
Is there
think
more?
you'd pull ads. I think you'd recommend to other brands stay far, far away.
Yeah, I don't know where I went wrong with these lyrics at all. Can you point to the exact line?
Yeah.
If I
Yeah,
could get a printout,
All right,
I'll
let's
highlight.
move on, I guess. Trying to create joy, and
No,
I guess
I think
you
we
guys are
should.
stonewalling.
I think we should stay.
No way.
Stay on.
I want to, though, because I feel like I spent an hour on those lyrics, and you guys are not interested in the lines about me not being able to get hard. I don't know if you guys think.
Yeah, it's that. You nailed it.
But
Don't
what if-
even guess again.
It might be crazy, it might be daft, but what if bars had burnt rice mixed
I
with
did like-
meds on draft.
I liked it except for the mixed with meds part.
And then meds made it so vague. At the
Yeah.
It doesn't
You
even
were
have
really-
to be Blue Chew.
I know.
I know you think that it doesn't. All right, we do need to move on. Amir, I don't want to be rude, but you did share with me the vague numbers that Segments does on a weekly basis.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that this next segment could kind of be a promotion for your show, right?
Okay.
Try to get some new listeners.
You
Is
think there are
this-
listeners of this show that don't
So-
listen to my podcast?
Are you guys seeing this?
Now
Yeah.
we are, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a sort of a P code or something.
Sure.
And
So
then-
you guys have a segment called Would You Want That? Right?
Yeah.
Where you just
Mhm.
kind of say things and it's like, would you want that to happen or whatever? This is, would you wear that?
Okay.
So basically, you get these articles of clothing for free. Price can be included in your consideration or not. But basically, this shows up in a box on your doorstep for free. Would you wear that? Is the segment.
Mm.
There's no right answer.
I'd like to see it on, because as of right now, it's hard for me to visualize. I think I would. It's kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I feel like this looks like a bunch of fish. So I feel like I
Salmon,
wouldn't
to
wear
be
it.
sure.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
mohair to be sure. It is oversized, which I do like. I like the cut, but I want it to be more of a herringbone, a tweed, a charcoal, a black.
Let's open up
Sorry,
that
is this game?
details and
Would
care.
anybody wear it, or just would I wear it?
Would you personally wear it? There's no right or wrong answers. It's just, would you wear that?
Anybody,
Ooh.
not just me.
It's a
Mm.
It's
it's a
anyone.
lot alpaca. It is
Yeah.
45% alpaca.
But
Sure.
it's also 49% viscose, and that's
Is that ethical to wear alpaca? Is that like wearing cotton or is that like wearing leather?
Neither, because
It's-
the alpaca doesn't have to die.
Yeah, it's like wearing
It's
cotton.
just wool.
Yeah.
It's wool.
Here's what I'll say: button fastenings. That's just buttons, like an add-on. Other
Yeah, but
shit
they're
has buttons.
100% buffalo horn.
Okay, so focus on that. Don't have a separate
That
bullet that
I
says
don't
button
think-
fastenings.
I don't
What?
think the buffalo horn is ethical. I think
Ethical,
that
yeah,
has
for
to be
sure.
wrong.
What's 49% viscous?
Basically, there's part of it that's milk. It's not a majority, but there's a good chunk of this jacket is
A non-majority shareholder is milk.
yeah.
And they're fighting for that 50.
I don't know if you can see this inner lining, but that's ultimately going to be viscous lactose.
I wouldn't wear it for $2,100, but I would wear it for free.
Okay. I will say that the fact that it costs a lot makes me maybe want to try that shit out and wear it to the chateau.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
Less interested.
That's a $12,000 leather bodice.
And lest I don't want you guys to miss this. There is a tonal belt.
There is a tonal belt. And can you show us the photo of it on a person?
Yeah, I'm
Mm.
tangled up in belts. And I'm wearing
I've been
jackets
looking
that
for a
cost a
jacket.
house.
I don't think I'd wear it.
Size inclusive, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
You know, going up to double XL with full grain leather can't be cheap. Is it more expensive the bigger you get?
Yeah,
That's a
click
good
on
question
double
because it
XL.
is a really expensive.
one left.
No, fixed cost, and there's only one
Wow.
double X. But I'll say,
It's got to
That's
be like
good.
double the leather.
Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger.
no way. Here's
Yeah,
what I'll
that's
Add to
say.
bag. Add to bag.
I'd much rather get
Add
a
to
breguet.
couch.
I'd like add to couch. This jacket looks like shit. to me.
Yeah.
Like, sure, it's full grain leather, but it's cinched above the waist, above the navel. This is it's a weird silhouette. The pockets are huge. I don't need to be carrying pints of soup home in the jacket.
Mm.
What the fuck are you putting in there?
You roll into fucking Ralph's in a Brunello Cucinelli.
I can't
I
afford
honestly-
Erewhon because I spent it
Chocolate.
all on my clothes.
I honestly, to be
I don't need milk because my pea coat is lined with that.
Yeah, to be real, the zipper pockets on the chest, I think, are worse than the.
You know
The
that's for
deep
passports.
pockets.
All right,
How
moving
many?
on.
You know.
You know
You
it's
know that's your
passports.
passports.
What else would fit
I don't
in
want
a
to
pocket?
spoil the segment, but the tab on the very
Yeah.
top right side has been
Yeah.
So don't
staring.
spoil it. So don't
We can
spoil
all
it.
see it.
I think we just aren't going to be surprised. is
Fine.
all.
You want to skip ahead? You want to
Let's
read
go
ahead?
right there. Yeah.
Yep, saw
Oh,
that
yeah.
for sure.
For sure. You can choose
Next
any
day.
color. You can choose any color.
Next day shipping is pretty good.
All right. What about this?
It's kind of
No.
cool. It looks like
Would
a
you wear
cozy cardigan.
No.
I think I would.
Your closet trash the bad cardigan.
200 reviews of this jacket.
I mean,
No,
you
that's
can
just
blow up
the shop.
numbers, yeah.
Etsy.com.
So you guys wouldn't wear this?
No.
I would.
You
I
would?
would
Would you
not.
wear it with this smug look on your face?
Probably. I mean, if I was
That's
rocking
That's like
that
what-
fucking full wool cardigan with a hood, I'd have to be smug about it.
That's the
Very
most like
interesting.
2017 ass outfit
Mhm.
I've ever seen.
And the hair.
oh
Yeah.
God.
Wow.
I like the Dr. Strangelove sunglasses though.
Interesting. All right, we got to move on. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A linen
is that?
kimono.
When would I ever get the opportunity to wear a
he
linen
is
kimono?
When it shows
Look
up on
to the
your
office.
doorstep.
Look
You
how
wouldn't wear
shy
this
he
to, like,
is.
Segments record number 71.
No.
Now I feel like you should because it's becoming lore as we speak.
I think Jake would.
It's cultural appropriation. I don't think Jake would ever wear a onesie. This is a one-piece suit.
No, it's
No,
not.
This is
it's
a
two
two-piece kimono.
He's not going to wear a kimono.
Why not?
It's cultural appropriation for one.
Okay, here's my maybe bad take on cultural appropriation. Can we not share our art?
It's not a new take. It's not a new take on cultural appropriation.
I just feel I think there's like if you're wearing it in kind and in good faith and to honor rather than to make fun of, I just think we should be able to cross-pollinate. I think that's maybe a cancelable take, but I think we should be able to partake. What else?
Where do you
No, I
'Cause
think
otherwise
it's
think
fine.
the line is, Jeff? Like, could you wear like a bindi? Could you?
I can. Your ass can't.
Shit. That was my bad.
No, I mean I did rewatch the Darjeeling Limited the other week, which is probably why I made Schwartzman my
Great
bond.
movie.
But they're on the train and she just puts a bindi on their face and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know if Adrian should be wearing that, Brody.
The brutalist indeed.
Oh my God.
The
and Adrian-
brodalist.
And if there's one person that would wear it, it is Adrian Brody.
No, I mean my friend, my buddy AJ is going to a wedding in Kerala. I think he's maybe there right now, and he had
He's
to wear.
not- He's at the studio.
AJ Yaramas is at the studio right now.
Yeah, in New York.
Doing what?
Talking to Emma.
About what?
The studio. He's being trained.
Nobody tells me anything. Well, he's about to be in Kerala, which is where my ancestors are from on my dad's side. And he had to get, I'm sorry, I have to double check what the name of it is because this is the curse of being biracial. I don't even know that much.
I mean, Will's phone
curta.
number.
I'd love to have carte blanche access to those texts.
Sure.
Can you imagine the amount of vitriol and bits just sopping out of that fucking iChat history?
Moving on. All right, here we go.
A LARP poncho.
It's an oilskin.
It looks like
Would you wear
Slimer.
that?
Or what's that
Yeah,
ghost from
maybe.
He-Man?
A ghost from He-Man?
I think skull face guy.
Yeah, there's like a
Oh.
character that is invisible that wears that jacket, and it looks like that.
What is the bad guy?
Yeah. The skull guy.
Skull King, Skull Lord.
Skull.
I
Would
wouldn't
you wear
it.
this?
I wouldn't wear it.
Amir?
Gray skull.
Gray Skull.
Got it. All right, moving on.
Hit the baseball like the power of Gray Skull.
No. Same.
No.
We were having this conversation already. I wouldn't wear
Yeah.
it.
Is that a
Although,
tunic?
isn't that like Eastern European?
This is a Vivishka.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is a Vishivanka, which is
So confident with the first pronunciation.
Ethnic clothes gift for husband.
that's the line. If you're wearing something and calling it ethnic clothes, that's cultural appropriation. All right.
Sure.
Balmain. I don't know this brand. I wouldn't want to rock it so prominently.
You know, it's not, there's no way this is authentic Balmain.
Why?
Because the tag's not right, man. Fuck you guys. All right, here we go.
So I wouldn't wear it, I guess.
See, this keeps popping up. This is a fringe jacket I really want to get. And if you guys ever see me rocking it, you can see that I got it at $250, saving 15% off with coupon code Dan.
I wouldn't wear this shirt.
Even with a bandana across your neck?
I feel like
Yeah,
this
no.
is
Size
in
inclusive.
something.
All right.
Oh, size inclusive. Oh.
Sort of a
I wouldn't wear this.
cyberpunk, oversized hood, but
Oh,
slim fit body.
Adjusting the mustache.
chunky hood, though.
That chunky, unky round.
Imagine wearing that to Burning Man 3 weeks late. Geoff, would you ever go to Burning Man? You sort of have the attitude of someone who would want to have participated in that once.
Fabrice was very helpful advising on correct sizing and dispatch.
He advised on correct shipping.
Dispatch.
Oh, that's a fabric astronaut.
It looks like an
Dune.
iguana. Ate
Yeah, I was
that
going to say it
person.
looks like one of the worms.
Sandworm.
Very interesting. All right, last one.
Yeah, this is good. Retro Milk 90s funny shirt. It's definitely not vintage, but it's funny to wear a shirt that says lactose tolerant, I think, with a cow on it.
Interesting.
The fighter jets were too much. I
wouldn't wear it outside.
Very interesting. All right, guys, bringing it into our last segment. Welcome to Repeal or No Repeal. All right, this is like Deal or No Deal, but it's going to be with the nichest laws by state. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so starting with Will. Will, pick a state. This is like you're picking the briefcase, by the way. Actually,
Wisconsin.
All right, this state known for its cheese wants to make sure its products are high quality. Non-tasty cheese is punishable by law in Wisconsin.
What is Wisconsin?
Repeal or no repeal?
Repeal. Repeal.
I say
Megan,
no
repeal
repeal.
no.
Who decides whether a cheese is non-tasty? Imagine
It's-
getting the chair.
Monger in chief.
Imagine getting the cheddar for that.
A lot of fear cheese mongering could happen where it's like, you know, your cheese isn't going to be tasty enough this harvest.
That's good.
This harvest.
That's good, or you're enjoying the segment?
It's like a
Sorry,
harvest cheddar.
Yeah,
I mean, that's Gouda.
interesting.
You know.
Nice. All right. Consensus. What do we guys think?
Wait, is it my answer or is it a consensus?
You're gonna answer, and then the three of us decide whether or not you're right or not.
Repeal.
All right, Marika, what do you think? I think repeal because it's subjective.
I think no repeal because I don't really like cheese
All right, shut
all
up,
that much.
Amir.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Amir-
I guess. Let's keep the law, so don't repeal.
You're gone. You're gone, Will.
Can I leave the call?
Yes.
Oh.
All right. Marika, you're up. Name a state.
Let's go my home state of Georgia.
Georgia. All right. Many people want to pet or otherwise engage with llamas at fairs. However, you must be careful in Georgia because people are responsible for llama-related injuries that occur with engaging the animals. Repeal or no repeal?
Sorry.
It's illegal to engage with a sheep.
Well, no, it's not.
Okay.
People are responsible for llama-related injuries.
Yes.
From engaging with the animal.
Correct. At fairs.
At fairs.
Correct.
To be fairs.
Sure.
I think if there really is a law that you can't engage with llamas, I say repeal, because I would love to engage with a llama.
All right, Amir, what do you say to that? What say you?
Repeal. Oh,
I say repeal.
Where did Will
Correct.
He left.
Well, he got out.
He got out.
Marika or Amir, what do you got? Name a state. Name your case. Repeal or no repeal?
Arkansas.
Arkansas wants to make sure to respect the quiet of the night. Visitors to sandwich shops cannot honk their corn horns after 9 p.m.
That's good. Don't repeal.
All right, Marika, what do you think?
Did I say don't repeal?
Don't repeal! All right, Marika, back to you. Name a state.
Let's go Illinois.
Illinois. People enjoy having aquariums in their homes, but Illinois residents need to think carefully about theirs because it is illegal under Illinois law to possess any variety of aquatic life that was captured or killed in violation of the Fish and Aquatic Life Code or whose value exceeds $600. Repeal or no repeal?
No repeal.
Amir?
Repeal.
Oh! Marika is out. All right, Amir. Law?
Nah. Oh, it's just me. Shit. California.
California. All right. Well, you may have never heard of frog jumping contests. California takes them very seriously. If a frog dies during one of these competitions, it may not be eaten and must be destroyed as quickly as possible. Repeal or no repeal?
And one of the answers will get me kicked off the podcast.
Well, you're going to say yours and then I vote.
Repeal?
All right. I think you should repeal, so correct. All right. Back to Amir. State?
Nevada.
Nevada. All right. Here we go. Make sure to measure your feet with the correct tools. In Nevada, using an X-ray machine to determine a person's shoe size is illegal. Repeal or no repeal?
Repeal.
I agree. Repeal. Back to Amir.
Let me go. Let me die.
That was a Headgum original.